It's Vanessa, and I am checking in from the road, and I am kicked wide open. So there's a lot of emotion, and it's going from here to here to here, and it will probably go to here very soon. On my ride home, I'm taking a blissful, quiet, soulful journey home after one of the most whirlwind 24 hours of my life. So, the major part of my tour starts in May, but I need to fit a lot of people in, so I started doing some traveling this weekend, and had heard about and briefly connected with this woman who does a program called Embrace the World. You are, baby. I wanted to meet Donna in person, and her partner Jeff, who wanted to interview me about what I do, and I wanted to interview them right back. And what a 24 hours it's been. I'm overwhelmed with openness and emotion, and how do I speak that? I wrote a poem this morning. I haven't written a poem since I'm 19, because my heart is so wide open that I just I felt it, but I don't speak my heart. I breathe it. I live it, and that's how you know it. So I have had the most amazing beginning of this new adventure in my life, and I made some beautiful decisions and let go of some ideas in 24 hours, people. Anything is possible in 24 hours. And I hugged dozens of human beings in DC yesterday. I didn't go there with a sign for having a position or an agenda. I went to be a presence, and man, was it well received.
The science had been going on for 10 or 15 years that we really do need touch, and that because in this country we aren't touching as much, we're having a lot more depression and anxiety and high blood pressure and heart disease and all that it's related to lack of touch. So that became my impetus. Embrace the World meetup group, and we go out into public and we offer people hugs, and some people get it immediately and they understand the mental health value of hugging, and they understand that you've got energy, he's got energy. Sometimes your energy is high and someone else's is low, and you can go to that person, and when you connect, you bring their energy up. That's why we hug each other. If you came home from work and your neighbor's house was on fire, your human initial reaction, whether you act on it or not, would be, I need to go give them a hug. I need to support them in this time when their energy is so low. We don't always act on that because of fear, but when we're thinking with our heart, that's what we want to do. And that's because our bodies tell us what we need, and we can look at that person and we can empathize, and we know if I was in that situation, I would need a hug,
I have this theory that love is, it's the world's only self-renewing, like exponentially self-renewing natural resource,
Mm-hmm.
And so the more of it you give, the more you get back, and you just don't run out of it. It's like when you have children. You didn't think you could love the second child as much as the first one, but you love them both equally, and love is that way. So why should romantic love or agape love or, and there are lots of different types of love, friendship love, why should any of those be limited? Yeah, there's time and resources like that are limited, but as far as the actual feeling of it, you can love everyone.
I actually had the pleasure of being at Donna and Jeff's place when they were first moving in there in 2019, and I was at the beginning of a journey of healing, and I felt what I needed the most was to reconnect with the people in the movement that I had captured in the documentary Cuddle, and by this time following my journey through it. And Donna actually happened to be the first person on that journey, and her cuddle session with me it started a process that continued throughout last year. And when I arrived there, I was in a deeply broken place, and Donna gave me the first glimpse of hope, not only in just the cuddle section and the connection that she was able to provide, which was great, but it were the words that she said to me, the things that she said, and the way that she said that, and the things that reminded me that there was hope. There was still hope, and I wouldn't have made it to the place that I am, not only in healing through what was breaking me, but to really get to the depth of my problems with self-worth. And Donna helped me to see that. She is amazing at talking to you in a way that conveys just the beauty of humanity.
That's the habit of thought that I wanted to start having, was a positive outlook, and hopeful and empowered. And cuddling was so empowering for me. And it was a way that I could take my pain in my life and with a simple act like this, just reach out and help other people. And that was so empowering for me. And then, starting the hugging group that I did. We went up to the Veterans Memorial on Veterans Day. And we've been there 6 years in a row now. And people look for us. They're like, there you are. We came up to get our hugs. We wondered if you were going to be here. Like, we'll be here. And my mother loves to come with us, and she just looks up. Would you like a hug? And I have to remind her, Mom, if they don't want a hug, but they need it. I know. But if they don't know they need it, it's not up to you to give it to them. I know.
Right. Yeah.
She wants to hug everybody. And that's great. She gets it out of it.
Yeah, that's definitely been one of the things I've seen from so many people that have been going through a lot of grief. Like service to others has been so much of what has helped them through.
Connecting to people and holding space is something that is so needed in our culture. People need to vent. People need to be seen and be heard. And if you give someone that gift of just sitting with them and listening to them and making eye contact with them and hearing their pain and seeing who they are with and without that pain, and letting them know that they're seen and they're heard. And you can just see the look of relief that comes over their faces. It's like that's what people need, is to just be heard and be seen.
I went to massage therapy school for a year, and I learned a lot about how people come for a massage because they don't have any touch in their lives, and how all the different health benefits of getting a massage and what happens to people when they don't have platonic touch in their life and they need it, all the different negative health symptoms that we have. So it really solidified for me that this is something people need to understand. They need to understand that if you're hungry, you go to the store and you buy food, and nobody looks at you side eye because you bought some food and you ate it. If you're tired, you go take a nap. You don't get side eye for that, right? But if you are touch deprived and you need a hug, and you ask someone, they look at you like you're asking them for sex, because in our country, between this age and this age, when you're very young or when you're very old and they don't think of you as a sexual being anymore, anywhere in there, if you're asking for touch, it's always about sex. And we really need to completely tear that idea apart and just throw it out, because we need touch. We need to be able to access touch. We need to have the language, the vocabulary, and the understanding of boundaries and consent so that we can put it out there to other people. This is what I need. Can you give this to me? No? Okay, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to go ask for it somewhere else.
And then tonight, an epic cuddle party where we have over 620 some people already registered.
You know where you're going to find your cuddle party.
Oh my goodness. Yikes. Anyway, we estimate 650 people because just the front half of the room can accommodate 400, and we've spilled over into a second ballroom here. So this is the largest official cuddle party on the planet. That Monique and I are certified Cuddle Party Facilitators. So while there may be other puppy pile kind of events going on in the world, this is the only official one that's this big. And our intention is that people take all this good, juicy energy out into the world and into their daily lives, because this is magic. Imagine being in a safe space where you can get healthy touch needs met with a group of people that you may never have seen before, may never see again, but it binds us, connects us heart to heart.
So many mental health issues could be reduced if more people had people holding space for them. You don't even really need any kind of a therapeutic degree or anything to hold space. You just present yourself and allow someone to use that space as they need it. But it's so healing, and anybody can do it. Anybody can do it that's willing to.
So we need to reconnect people with that idea that the power that they have in their own hands to hold someone's hand, to hug someone, to cuddle with them, to embrace them, as long as it's, you ask for consent first and everybody's wanting it. That's a powerful medicine, and we all have it. And we all need to reclaim the right we have as people to connect with each other that way.
I'm just a far greater person today, and I will forever thank Donna and Jeff and everybody that is providing such amazing space for people to heal and be their true, authentic selves.